Okay, welcome back to My Hero Academia anime review, episode number 59. This is chapter 304. It's Zoki Midoriya and Toshinori Yagi. Chapter starts off with All Might in the real world, and of course Deku is wondering how's everyone faring. Asawa, Gran Torino, Ida, Ryuku, Kachin, aka Bakudo, Endeavor, Todoroki, Hondo, Togata, Rocklock, Manuel, please you okay? Nothing about Chaku, surprisingly. Yeah, I would have thought, though, he might have thought about... I'm sure he probably thought Chaku would be okay because she's basically far away from the fighting. I'm sure he may be actually concerned about her. So, we have something quite interesting for this chapter. This whole chapter is inside of Deku's mind. And who is he talking with? The previous host. Well, 7 out of the previous 8. Because All Might is still alive. These are the only ones basically are here. So, basically, this is thanks to All For One coming into Deku's mind trying to steal his power. That's how they were able to all come here like this. All his pets him dreaming again. And of course, one of the hosts, I think this was the first one, he says, before we can only interact with you by waving through intercession of reflective consciousness, that levitation no longer exists. About 4 months ago, my power, as a one for all, began growing rapidly, along with the growth vestiges of the predecessors. Within one for all, it took on more solid forms, able to communicate with each other. And basically, mentioned what happened in the previous arc with maybe use power. Earlier, my brother's power tried to use the power I drew, but sheer force allowing me to appear more easily before. And when they goes, don't worry, kiddo, we still give you your privacy if you need it. Alright, you gain kind of mouth. Back. Wait. Oh yeah, that's basically earlier. And just speak, yeah, my mouth would just form a little bit. And he's speaking, well, and of course everyone's able to translate exactly what he says. What do you need? Tell me. And one of the hosts says, allow me to explain. I am the fourth, Hijik Samori. In your last spell, you draw my power without meaning to. He's like, yeah. That came as a shock to me. Sorry. I guess sense me would have been better used to discover sense better setting. Sir here was a stun who shunned modern society for your life as a hermit. Mine was terrible weirdos. He's like, do you know how high I live would kill me? And Deku's like, you died at 40. Not sure what killed you. It was written in All Might's notes, or rather, he wrote something but erased it. He's like, I died of old age. He's like, how? Old age? Bojo and I had a way of no way of knowing my cause of death. So you did some research. I guess ready to point. As a one for all cannot be wielded by an ordinary person. Huh? I possess one for all second longest only after yoga. 18 years. Evading for all for one. Well, I feel a lot better. My final years, these cracks appeared to... Yeah, basically, he has scars on his face, like, during his final years. A disease. No, because I'm using multiple quirks. So, anyway, his very life, no way. Hang on a minute. One for all only goes stronger after your time. And all it managed to hold on for much longer. That brings me to tell you. When Yogi realized that one for all placed his terrible burden in his body, he thought the same thing, that others never held it for long. They died in battle. Yogi's only point of comparison which is why All Might was quirkless. Like, yes, Yagi still lives, but the knowledge he gained was passed via his shade here. He kept me entirely. Rather confirmed it. He spoke how the person's essence high-wired to that quirk's factor. But Yaga was superior, never appeared the quirk of his own. That we believe raw spirits of predecessors raised within one for all. Yeah. It says, in truth, the fragments of conscious became factors. Quirk factor second second through seven successors. That's one for all contains. Says only he, a true piece of his consciousness. Sort of the overflowing cup. And he says, by some twist of fate, this power must pass from one to the next. What have we meant for lack, power we start with. Draw out. You mean, especially now that the predecessor's quirks are manifesting, I definitely can't pass no person. One for all can't be transferred anymore. That's what you're saying. Quark individuals have all but vanished in your generation, and you are unlikely to come across another with such power. None of us knew any of the time. If they would have it, it would pass the hands in yours. Find a way to interact with ruler sooner. And it looked like we see, I think it's nice, so much pain is avoided. Gekko, you might be the last wielder of One for All. He's like, I could be the last? And then All Might's mentor speaks up. That's the real issue, Isuku. Tell me, can you kill Tomura Todoroki? Yeah, this is the first time he's actually speaking with her. Though, third time he's actually seen her. Yeah, because it's your first time in a dream sequence. Second time, basically, during the action. But this is the third time he's seen her. This was definitely a good chapter. I'm going to give the chapter roughly a 10 out of 10. It's a great chapter. Oh, One Piece, I'm going to give that one roughly a 10 out of 10 as well. It's a damn good chapter. And both these series, can't wait for the next chapter. Okay, so that's it for this particular review. Stay tuned for my review for Boruto. And I'm probably going to be it for today for videos, okay? This video. Bye.